Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty. Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, Shebrews. Come on in, my sisters. Come on in. Come on in with your beautiful royal selves. Come on in. Come on in. As you come in, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Shalom, Sister Jeanette. How are you? Shalom. So good to see you. Oh my gosh, you were prompt. You're right on time. Good to see you as well. Good to see you as well, my sister. Shalom. The water is so good to see you. Right on time, right on time. I love it. I love your promptness. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. If you are in, just post a comment. Let me know that you're here. Say hello, say shalom. Let me know that you are here. Come on in. Oh, wow. That's good to hear. You're doing well. Praise the Most High. And you're waiting in the wings. All right. I am excited. I'm excited about tonight. Yes, I am. I am so excited about our topic tonight. I am so ready to get started. Come on in. Hello, sis. This is Olivia. Hey, Olivia. You are prompt. You are on time as well. Look at you. Hi. Shalom. So good to see you. So good to see you. Are the other sisters with you? I'm sure they are. I am sure that they are. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Let's get this royal tea party started. Let us do this. This is Zoe and the rest. All right. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. We are about to get started. But as usual, before we go any further, I always want to thank the Most High. I am that I am, the God of the Hebrews and the Shebrews, for bringing us here another Sunday, another first day of the week. Here we are. Shalom. Oh my goodness. My daughter is here, Yanni, and Sister Zion is here. All right. Shalom, sister friend. Oh, it's so good to see you all. Look at you. Look at you all so prompt on time. Wow. I am so proud of you all. I really am. Yes. Sister Zoe. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's Zoe. So good to see you. So yes, let us give a big thank you to the God of the Hebrews. I am that I am, and the God of the Shebrews. I am your hostess, Akwath Kwalayakaka, and I humbly thank you for joining me on this broadcast today. We are about to have so much fun today. So tell me, how was your week? How was your week? I had such an amazing week, and a blessed Shabbat, a blessed feast of dedication. How about you all? How was your week? How was your Shabbat? How was your feast of dedication? I had such an amazing time. Great. All right. Sister Zoe said great. Yes. Yes. Yesterday was amazing. It was fabulous. Great times. Yes. Tell me, how was everybody? Dedication was amazing. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I agree. Yes. So much good food. Wasn't it some good food? Everything was amazing. Getting to see each other, fellowship with each other. Sister Alicia says, busy, blessed feast was beautiful. The lesson was off the chain. Yes, the lesson is always off the chain. Yes, the good food. The message was amazing. Yeah, we had a great time seeing, the sisters and brothers, and it was just amazing. Yeah. So let's get all of the disclaimers and housekeeping stuff out of the way so we can jump right into this show today. All right. So before moving forward in this discussion, I always want to give some disclaimers. And the first one is what tea time with Shebrew royalty is not. And tea time with Shebrew royalty is not going to be everybody's cup of tea. We get it. I understand. Not everyone is going to like tea time with Shebrew royalty. I don't understand why, but anyhow, let's move forward. If you come upon this channel and you realize that you do not agree with our beliefs, our lifestyle, that's okay. Keep searching YouTube, and I'm sure that you will find your perfect cup of tea and your perfect flavor. So just keep searching until you find your perfect match, right? You owe that to yourself. And I'm sure that if you do keep searching, you will find that perfect cup of tea. What I do ask is that you not leave any insults or derogatory statements in the comments. That would be distasteful. We would really appreciate that, and we thank you in advance. On the other hand, if you're not quite sure, stick around for a while. You may just acquire a taste for what tea time with Shebrew royalty has to offer. Also, although I am a medical provider and I will be touching on topics of health and wellness in many of my broadcasts, we will not be utilizing this platform to diagnose or treat anyone's illnesses. If you are experiencing any medical problems whatsoever, please consult your healthcare practitioner. And also, the views that you hear on this channel are strictly those of myself and my guests, and not those of any particular church or organization. Lastly, but most importantly, there are going to be times when you will hear me mention the Most High God, I am that I am, and take no offense if you are coming upon this channel and you are not sure what we mean by that, that is the God in the Bible of the Hebrews and the Shebrews. Sometimes we just got to give the Most High praise, right? And that's all I'm saying. So hope you enjoy Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty. One more thing. This is actually a call to action. If you would like to be a guest on Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty, please send me an email to shebrewroyaltybiz@gmail.com. And to make that easy for you, I am actually going to put that up on the ticker here. Let me get that up here for you. This is my email, shebrewroyaltybiz@gmail.com. Please include a brief description of your business, your product or service that you provide, or a topic that you would like to co-host. So please send me your information to shebrewroyaltybiz@gmail.com and include a brief description of the business or your service, or a topic that you would be interested in co-hosting. I would love to hear from you and brainstorm on how we can collaborate to help heal and strengthen Shebrews throughout the four corners of the world, which will ultimately contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Also, I would like to introduce my sponsor, Orderly Fashion 144. This is where you can shop for custom trends, designs, accessories, and apparel for the dapper and chic. And let me put their information on the scrolling ticker here for you. orderlyfashion144.com. And email info@orderlyfashion144.com. Please include with your purchase, please include the discount code, which is QUALA15, QALA, which is my name, 15 to receive 15% off your purchases. Also, free shipping will populate on orders of $70 or more. Orderly Fashion 144 is also looking for fashion models. So if you purchase something from the website, you send a picture in, a full body photo with you wearing whatever apparel you purchased, and you can receive up to 35% off your orders and one free item a month. In order to qualify for that, you would have to order at least 3 items monthly from the website. For more information on that, please reach out to info@orderlyfashion144.com today. All right, let's get this royal tea party started. Right? If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that whenever we go live, you will be informed. I hope you're wearing your favorite turban, tee, tunic, or dress. That being said, let's sip some tea and have some healthy talk. Let's get this royal tea party started. So sisters, tell me, what is your cup of tea today? Post your cup of tea in the comments. Let's have a conversation about this tea. Sister Alicia says, choir was beautiful and the spirit was moving. Amazing. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's so good to hear. You know, these holy days are to be celebrated and to be enjoyed. So I am so glad that everyone had a wonderful, wonderful Shabbat and Feast of Dedication, just as I did. So tonight, my cup of tea is golden milk tea. And as usual, we'll talk about all of the health benefits, and other important information about this delicious tea in just a minute. So tell me, what is your cup of tea today? What's your cup of tea? Talk to me. Talk to me. What is your cup of tea? So like I said, mine is golden milk tea. And we'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes. So like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already done so. We are about to get started. If you know someone that may be interested in the topic that we're talking about today, please send them a text. Let them know that we are live. And we're about to jump into this conversation. So last week's show, how many were here last week? How many were here last week? And what did you think of the show? Let's talk about last week's show. What did you think about last week's show? How many of you have been journaling on a daily or regular basis since the show? Drop some comments in the box for me, the comment box. Let's have a conversation. What are some of the takeaways that you got from last week's show? Has any of it helped you on your journaling journey so far? Very inspiring. Zoe said very inspiring. It was great. Thawada, that's so good to hear. That is so good to hear. Yes, I was inspired because I am actually on this journey with you all, this journaling journey, because like I said last week, you know, I started journaling. First, it took me a while to even get started journaling. And when I did start, it didn't last really long. So this time around, with doing this show, I'm learning so many ways to keep motivated and to keep me on this journey. And I'm so glad that I'm able to share all of this with you, and so we can all go on this journey together. Chaga is an herb found on trees that is made into teas. It is beneficial herb that slows cancer and helps lower cholesterol levels. We made it into tea when we are sick, and it helps. Oh, amazing. Is that your cup of tea today, Olivia? Is that your cup of tea today? Sister Jeanette said spearmint and ashwagandha. Oh, yeah, that's really healthy. Sister Dominique says, I'm actually adding daily journaling to my daughter's schooling. All praises. That is great news, Sister Dominique. That's great news. Wow. This journey is going to be so exciting. It's going to be so exciting. Did you bring your journals tonight? Did you remember to bring your journals? And what type of journals? What type of journals are you using? What type of journals are you using? Sister Alicia says, Khan, very motivating. Sister Jeanette, you said that's a great idea. Are you talking about what Sister Dominique says about adding daily journaling to her daughter's schooling? Because that is an excellent idea. It really is. Sister Jeanette said, I brought mine. All right, drop some notes in there. Tell us what kind of journal that you got. Sister Alicia says, I need your tea, Sister Jeanette. So mine, let me tell you how mine started out. Let's talk about how my journaling started out. So remember last week, I showed you all my journal. It's just a plain journal, you know, just there it is. But now we actually have pages that are filled up. Look at that. Look at me. Go me. I am telling you, go me. You know, look at that. So yes, I have been journaling. But I started off with, I mentioned on the cover, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. That's what's on the cover of my journal. And then each page, at the bottom of the page, there's a scripture. So it really does help me on my spiritual journey. But what I decided is, I noticed that I'm wanting to get more into my exercise routine again. I had kind of let that go by the wayside. So I thought this is a perfect time to really keep myself motivated. So I got a fitness journal, which, as you can see, it just came in yesterday. So it's not opened yet, but here it is, still in the plastic. Let's see, Sister Jeanette said I brought mine. Okay, I have a wellness journal to log my food, water, and self-care. I love that, Sister Jeanette. So yes, you mentioned that, and now I have, mine is a fitness planner. So it says undated workout planner. So I'm about to get busy with my workouts again. So watch it, y'all. Watch it. Sister is about to get in shape again. So these are my two journals that I had that I was ready. Well, like I said, I started on this one. This one I'm looking at starting on tomorrow. And so these were the journals that I had. Like I said, had. So now I have another journal that joined, that came in the mix, that I was not expecting, right? So let me show you this journal. Sister Olivia said progress. That's right. Sister Alicia says mine too. I think we have the same journal. All right. Sister Zion said green chai tea, good for the following, just to name a few: rich in antioxidants, boosts heart health, improves digestion, increases energy. And I have this light that's right in my eye, so I'm trying to read. And alertness, good for your skin and reduces inflammation. That's some good tea. That's right, that green chai tea. And it's delicious also. Look at all of those benefits, plus delicious. So this journal showed up, let's see, a couple of days ago, but I was instructed not to open the package until yesterday. This was actually a feast of dedication present from my daughter. So I opened it up yesterday, and I want you to see this journal. Look at that. Can you see it? How beautiful it is? It's actually purple. On my screen, it looks blue. I'm looking at the screen right now, but it looks blue on the screen, but it is actually purple with a feather pen down the middle. It is such a beautiful journal. I don't even want to write in it. And it says power of writing. I don't know if you can see that. On the spine right here, Khan says, my favorite color. Yes, look at this. Let me show you something. If you could see it, I mean, it's actually the color. It's a little bit lighter than the color of my cushion here. But I thought, oh my gosh, how beautiful is that? But it didn't end there. It did not end there. Let me show you something else that I received. I don't know if you can see this really well, but it's a feather pen. And it's the feather pen, and it has multiple tips. and a bottle of ink. Sister Jeanette says, looks like a fairy tale book you can write your life story in. Oh yeah, it is awesome. I mean, when I opened the box, I was floored. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Sister Zion says, wow, wow, wow. Oh, Olivia, Journal for a Queen, Tawada. Yes, the pen is so pretty. So now I have to develop some new skills, right? Because I've never written with one of these pens. You know, the old-fashioned one that you dip in the point in the ink and you scribble across the pages like you're writing in calligraphy or something. But the pages are so nice. It's just beautiful. And it says power, let me show you. Power of writing. Look at that. And then I had a little message. It says, writing has no barriers nor limits. You are the author. May the Most High continue to be your inspiration. Happy Feast of Dedication from D, Lay, and J. So from my daughter and my grandchildren, these were my presents. So now I am really inspired to write this story, right? Oh, Thawada. My baby girl says, LOL, I had to get something elegant for my elegant ama. Thawada. Coming from my elegant daughter. And my amazing grandchildren. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for this. So now I am stepping my journaling game up. I am stepping it up. So let us get started. Let us get started. Let's talk about this. So before we jump into tonight's topic, family journaling, writing our story, which is actually part 2 of our journaling journey, right? Because last week was part 1. Let's go ahead and talk about the golden milk tea. Let's talk about this. Oh, I love you all too. I love you all too. Let me take these down off the screen here. Give me just a second. Let me take this down. You know, I'm a one-woman show over here, so give me just a minute to take the banners down. Give me just 1 second. Take that down. All right. Yeah, let us talk about tonight's tea, which is golden milk tea. So I know growing up, my mother, I talk about her all the time because she really introduced us to all kinds of teas. But we would, you know, most of our teas, she would add milk to our teas. But I did not grow up drinking golden milk tea. So this is something that I just started drinking a few years ago. And actually my daughter turned me on to this tea a few years ago. And it's actually one of my favorite teas. It's so delicious. And because it has so many different spices in it, it's wow, it just takes your palate to a whole other level, because you have the ginger and you have the cinnamon and all of these spices, like I said, and then you top it off with the honey. and then the milk, and the creamier the milk, the better it is. Sister Zion says one of my favorites. Khan. So let's talk about this tea. Give me just a minute here. Like I said, I've got this bright light in my face, and it's like blinded me. Oh my, where's my tea? Okay, now I have to go on a hunt for my, give me just a second. I thought I already had it opened. All right, give me just 1 minute. Oh, here we go. There it is. Right where I left it. Here we are. All right, we finally made it there. Finally made it. So let us talk about the benefits of this tea. Ten benefits of golden turmeric milk and how to make it. Golden milk contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds and may offer health benefits. These can include protection against certain diseases. The bright yellow beverage is traditionally made by warming up cows or plant-based milk with turmeric and other spices such as cinnamon and ginger. And I use oat milk. I love oat milk. It's touted for its many health benefits and often used as an alternative remedy to boost immunity and stave off illness. Here are 10 science-based benefits of golden milk and a recipe to make your own. Look at that. It is yummy. If you have not tried golden milk tea, now is the time to do so. Okay. Number 1, key ingredients are loaded with antioxidants. The key ingredient in golden milk is turmeric, a yellow spice popular in Asian cuisine, which gives curry its yellow color. Curcumin, the active component in turmeric, has been used in Ayurvedic medicine for centuries due to its strong antioxidant properties. Antioxidants are compounds that fight cell damage, protecting your body from oxidative stress. And this, as you can see, is from Healthline, healthline.com. That's where this article is from. They're essential to the functioning of your cells, and studies regularly show that diets rich in antioxidants may help lower your risk of infection and diseases. Most golden milk recipes also include cinnamon and ginger, both of which have impressive antioxidant properties as well. Give me just a second. I have to clear my throat here. I've got a tickle in my throat. Give me just. Excuse me. Yes, I have a little tickle in my throat all of a sudden. All right, so let's get back to the tea. Milk is rich in antioxidants, which help protect cells from damage, fight off disease and infection, and contribute to your overall health. Number 2, may help reduce inflammation and joint pain. The ingredients in golden milk have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is thought to play a major role in chronic diseases, including cancer, metabolic syndrome, Alzheimer's, and heart disease. For this reason, diets rich in anti-inflammatory compounds may reduce your risk of these conditions. Research shows that ginger, cinnamon, and curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, have potent anti-inflammatory properties. Studies even suggest that the anti-inflammatory effects of curcumin are comparable to those of some pharmaceutical drugs with none of the side effects. Isn't that amazing? These anti-inflammatory effects may reduce joint pain from osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. For instance, one study in 45 people with rheumatoid arthritis found that 500 milligrams of curcumin daily reduced joint pain more than 50 grams of a common arthritis drug or a combination of curcumin and the drug. Similarly, in a 6-week study in 247 people with osteoarthritis, those given ginger extract experienced less pain and required less pain medication than those given a placebo. In summary, turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon, the main ingredients in golden milk, have strong anti-inflammatory properties that may reduce inflammation and joint pain. Number 3, may improve memory and brain function. Golden milk may be good for your brain too. Studies show that curcumin may increase levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. BDNF is a compound that helps your brain form new connections and promotes the growth of brain cells. Low levels of BDNF may be linked to brain disorders, including Alzheimer's disease. Other ingredients may provide benefits as well. For instance, we've got pop-ups everywhere. For instance, one of the hallmarks of Alzheimer's is an accumulation of a specific protein in the brain called the tau protein. Test tube and animal studies suggest that compounds in cinnamon may help reduce this buildup. What's more, cinnamon appears to reduce the symptoms of Parkinson's disease and improve brain function in animal studies. Ginger may also boost brain function by improving reaction time and memory. Moreover, in animal studies, ginger appears to protect against age-related brain function loss. That said, further human research is needed to fully understand the effects of these ingredients on memory and brain function. In summary, ingredients in golden milk may help preserve memory, and reduce the decline in brain function from Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Number 4, curcumin in turmeric may improve mood. It appears that turmeric, more specifically Its active compound, curcumin, may boost mood and reduce symptoms of depression. In a 6-week study, 60 individuals with major depressive disorder took either curcumin, an antidepressant, or a combination. Those given only curcumin experienced similar improvements as those given antidepressants, with the combination, while the combination group noticed the most benefits. Depression may also be linked to low levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, as curcumin appears to boost levels of BDNF. It may have the potential to reduce symptoms of depression. That said, few studies have been performed in this area, and more are needed before strong conclusions can be made. In summary, curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, may help reduce symptoms of depression. However, more research is needed. Number 5, may protect against heart disease. Heart disease is the worldwide leading cause of death. Interestingly, cinnamon, ginger, and turmeric, the key ingredients in golden milk, have all been linked to a lower risk of heart disease. For instance, a review of 10 studies concluded that 120 milligrams of cinnamon per day may lower total cholesterol, triglyceride, and bad LDL levels while raising good HDL levels. In another study, 41 participants with type 2 diabetes were given 2 grams of ginger powder per day. At the end of the 12-week study, measured risk factors for heart disease were 23 to 28% lower. Even more reason to drink this delicious tea. What's more, curcumin may improve the function of your blood vessels lining, known as endothelial function. Proper endothelial function is important for a healthy heart. In one study, people undergoing heart surgery were given either 4 grams of curcumin or a placebo a few days before and after their surgery. Those given curcumin were 65% less likely to experience a heart attack during their hospital stay than people in the placebo group. These anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties may also protect against heart disease. However, studies are small and far between, and more are needed before strong conclusions can be made. Boy, they just don't want to give credit to our herbs, do they? Summary. Ginger and, let's scroll up just a little bit more here. Turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon, the main ingredients in golden milk, all have properties that may benefit heart function and protect against heart disease. Still more studies are needed to confirm these effects. Number 6, may lower blood sugar levels. The ingredients in golden milk, particularly ginger and cinnamon, may help lower blood sugar levels. For instance, 1 to 6 grams of cinnamon per day may lower fasting blood sugar levels by up to 29%. Moreover, cinnamon may reduce insulin resistance. Insulin-resistant cells are less able to take up sugar from your blood, so lowering insulin resistance generally lowers blood sugar level. Cinnamon seems to reduce how much glucose is absorbed in your gut after a meal, which can further improve blood sugar control. Similarly, regularly adding small amounts of ginger to your diet may help lower fasting blood sugar levels by up to 12%. A small daily dose of ginger may also lower hemoglobin A1C levels by up to 10%, a marker of long-term blood sugar control. That said, the evidence is based on only a few studies, and more research is needed to confirm these observations. It's worth noting that most golden milk recipes are sweetened with honey or maple syrup. Blood sugar lowering benefits, if any, are likely only present when drinking unsweetened varieties. Summary: cinnamon and ginger, two main ingredients in golden milk, may lower blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity. However, more research is needed. Number 7, look at all of the benefits thus far of this one cup of golden milk that I'm drinking right here. Look at all of the benefits. My goodness, we're on number 7 already. Oh boy, we're jumping all over the place here. Come on. Number 7, may reduce your risk of cancer. Cancer is a disease marked by uncontrolled cell growth. In addition to conventional treatments, alternative anti-cancer remedies are being increasingly sought after. Interestingly, some research suggests that the spices used in golden milk may offer some benefits in this regard. For instance, some test tube studies attribute anti-cancer properties to 6-gingerol, a substance found in large amounts of raw ginger. Similarly, lab and animal studies report that compounds in cinnamon may help reduce the growth of cancer cells. Curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, may also kill isolated cancer cells in a test tube and prevent the growth of new blood vessel tumors, limiting their ability to spread. That said, evidence on the cancer-fighting benefits of ginger, cinnamon, and curcumin in people remains limited. What's more, study results are conflicting, and it's unclear how much of each ingredient needs to be consumed to possibly achieve these benefits. Summary: studies indicate that cinnamon, ginger, and turmeric may offer some protection against cancer. However, results are conflicting and additional research is needed. Number 8, has antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties. In India, golden milk is often used as a home remedy against colds. In fact, the yellow drink is touted for its immune boosting properties. Test tube studies suggest that curcumin has antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties, which may help prevent and fight infections. Although the results of test tube studies are promising, there's currently no evidence that golden milk reduces infections in people. Moreover, compounds in fresh ginger may inhibit the growth of some bacteria. Ginger extract may fight the human respiratory syncytial virus, HRSV, a common cause of respiratory infections. Similarly, lab test studies indicate that cinnamaldehyde, the active compound in cinnamon, may prevent the growth of bacteria. In addition, it may help treat respiratory tract infections caused by the fungi. The ingredients in golden milk also have strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which may strengthen your immune system. Summary: the ingredients used to make golden milk have antibacterial and antiviral properties, which may protect your body from infections. Their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties may strengthen your immune system as well. Number 9, ginger and turmeric may improve digestion. Chronic indigestion, also known as dyspepsia, is characterized by pain and discomfort in the upper part of your stomach. Delayed stomach emptying is a potential cause of indigestion. Ginger, one of the ingredients used in golden milk, may help relieve this condition by speeding up stomach emptying in people suffering from dyspepsia. Research further shows that turmeric, another ingredient used to make golden milk, may help reduce indigestion symptoms. Turmeric may also improve the digestion of fat by increasing your production of bile by up to 62%. That's huge. Finally, studies show that turmeric, went a little too far, can help maintain proper digestion and prevent flare-ups in individuals with ulcerative colitis, an inflammatory digestive disorder resulting in ulcers in the gut. Summary: ginger and turmeric, two ingredients in golden milk, may help relieve indigestion. Turmeric may also relieve symptoms in people with ulcerative colitis. And number 10, calcium and vitamin D contribute to strong bones. Golden milk may contribute to a strong skeleton. Both cows and enriched plant milks are generally rich in calcium and vitamin D, two nutrients essential for building and maintaining strong bones. If your diet is too low in calcium, your body starts removing calcium from your bones to maintain normal calcium levels in your blood. Over time, this makes bones weak and brittle, increasing your risk for bone disease such as osteopenia and osteoporosis. Vitamin D contributes to stronger bones by improving your gut's ability to absorb calcium from your diet. Low levels of vitamin D in your body may thus lead to weak and brittle bones, even if your diet is rich in calcium. Though cow's milk naturally contains calcium and is often enriched with vitamin D, not all plant milks are rich in these two nutrients. If you prefer to make your golden milk using a plant-based milk, choose one that is enriched with both calcium and vitamin D for bone strengthening benefits. Summary: golden milk can be rich in calcium and vitamin D depending on the milk you use. Both of these nutrients contribute to a strong skeleton, reducing your risk of bone diseases such as osteopenia and osteoporosis. So this is how to make the golden milk. I am going to put this link in the comment box as usual. And it says here, the bottom line is golden milk is a delicious drink loaded with antioxidants that may provide an array of health benefits, ranging from a healthier brain and heart to stronger bones, improving digestion, and lower risk of diseases. To reap the most health benefits, use a milk with both calcium and vitamin D, and limit the amount of honey or syrup you add to your drink. All right, let me put this link in the comment box for you. Wow, what do you all think about this golden milk? Sister Zion said, you wouldn't know you didn't grow up making it the way you made it. Excellent. Oh, Tawada says, interesting tea. Yes, it is. Yes, it has so many health benefits. Here you go. There's the link. So now you have not just the information about the tea and the benefits, but you also have now the recipe, how to make it. And one of the things that I do for my golden milk is, instead of using the ginger powder, I juice the ginger root itself, and I use the juice from the fresh ginger root in my tea, in my golden milk, instead of using the ginger powder. So that I think it's even more delicious that way. And of course, much healthier because it's coming directly from the root itself. So there we go. It's a delicious, delicious tea. Delicious treat. All right. Okay, sisters. So I guess we have come to this part of the show where we are ready to talk about family journaling, writing our story. So I hope that you enjoyed last week's show. It was Journaling, Chronicles of Your Life's Journey. I had such an amazing time, not only planning for that show, but also participating in the conversation with you all. And since then, I've spoken to some of you, and you've given me some feedback, and it was very, very encouraging to get the feedback that I received from you all. So thank you so much for the feedback. So if you haven't seen that show, it's called Journaling, Chronicles of Your Life's Journey. And in that show, we focus primarily on journaling as an individual. So if you haven't seen that show, please, after this show, go back and watch that one and get started on your journaling journey with us. So this week's show, Family Journaling, Writing Our Story, we will take our journaling skills to an even higher level, right? Higher heights. Now that we've learned how and why to journal as an individual, let's jump into writing our story as we journal as a family. So think about how incredible it will be to write your own family storybook, because at the end of the day, that's what this is going to be. It's going to be your family's storybook. So think about that, and now passing it on from generation to generation. How much more entertaining, informative, enlightening, and not to mention accurate it will be for our future generations to learn about their family's story firsthand instead of someone else's version of it. Sister Ada says, I will try the golden milk with the fresh ginger. Yes, it's going to take it to a whole other level. So if you've been drinking the golden milk with the ginger powder, definitely you've got to use the fresh ginger. You've got to use that. And like I said, I juice it. I put it through the juicer and get the ginger juice out of it, and then I add it to the tea instead of the powder. But yeah, let's talk about how interesting this is going to be when you think, allow yourself to just imagine years from now when your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren are reading these journals that we're going to start writing. Imagine that, how they will see what your day-to-day life is like. And because when we've had stories that are passed on from generation to generation, but it's oral, we're talking about it. So each time when someone tells the story, it loses something or it gains something, some additional information. Some information is lost, and some information that isn't really accurate gets added on to it. But if you have now this journal that is passed on and each generation gets to add to that journal, imagine how incredible that is going to be for for our children and grandchildren and the generations after us, that even when we're not here, that they will get to know us on a much more intimate level. Sister Olivia says, it will also help future generations not forget who they are and will create a sense of honor and legacy in a family line. That is so true. That is so true. Very well said. I think that it would be a good thing because it will inspire each generation to do even better. Yes, accurate information about one's family or history goes a long way for future generations. Absolutely. I mean, let's even look at the Bible. Look at the Bible. That's that's our true history book, right? And so when you look at that, when you read the Bible, and it's like, oh my gosh, when you read about, our forefathers and foremothers, about their life back then, and now, especially now that we're waking up to the truth, when we read that book, it just has so much more meaning now that we know who the people of this book are and who we are. It just takes it to an even greater level. So imagine you doing that for your family, for future generations from here on out. So imagine if the Most High had not inspired our forefathers to write our history in the Bible, and how we, now that we're waking up and knowing, who, like I said, who we are, that's how we need to approach this journal writing, this family journal writing our story. Because now it's not just about you, it's about the future generations. And like I said, the whole family together, writing your family story. So I am going to go into some articles and videos, just like we did last week, to learn about how to journal. But this time from the perspective of not just the individual, but as a family. So I am learning this process just as you are. I'm navigating my way through this just as you are. So we are learning, we're on this journey together. Then I am going to bring in 3 of my favorite people to come in and talk about their experience with journaling as a family. My daughter, Yanni, my grandchildren, Layla and Jayshawn. And as a matter of fact, this was my grandchildren's idea to do a show on this topic. They overheard me and my daughter talking about, about journaling, about doing a show on journaling. And after they heard us talk about it, they called me up and wanted to know if they can join in on the show and talk about their experience with journaling. And I thought this is such an amazing idea. And so that's how this topic actually came into fruition, is from the inspiration that they gave me. So we're going to take just a quick break, and then I'm going to bring them in. We're going to go into some articles together, and then what they will do is tell us how these articles, basically how these articles go along with how they're journaling, how either they go hand in hand, or if they're doing something different from what's in this article, because I'm sure that each of us have our own style. We're going to develop our own style in journaling. So what I'm giving you are just tips, and then you and me, we now determine what style how we want to approach this. So give us just a second. Give me a few minutes, and then when we come back in, like I said, I will have 3 of my favorite people with me, and we'll go into these articles, go into a video, and then I'll have them talk about their journey. So we'll be right back. In the meantime, I am going to share a quick video with you. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. I'm trying to pull up this video. Just 1 second. Is it showing yet? It doesn't appear as if it is. I think you're hearing the audio. Are you hearing the audio but not seeing the video? Well, that is not coming up. I apologize for that. Let us take a quick break, and we will be right back. I will try to get that video up later when we return. So let's just take a quick break here.
Time with Shebrews Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy tea time with Shebrews royalty. Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy tea time with Shebrews Royalty.
Okay, we are back. We are back. All praises. So let me, as promised, bring in my family. Let me bring my family in here. Here we are. Shalom. Can you hear me?
Mama, I can hear you. I had
all right.
Jay Sean went somewhere real quick. He'll be right back. Shalom, Ayam.
Shalom. Wow. So good to see you all. Hi, my Layla. How are you? Y'all are looking so beautiful.
Thank you. You are too.
The water. Say shalom to the guests and introduce.
Shalom, Ayam. Shalom.
Well, you want to wait for Sean to come back to introduce yourselves?
I don't know how long he's gonna be. So, but he should be here in a minute. But he'll introduce himself when he comes in. You know, he's not shy.
Exactly. So go ahead and introduce yourselves, and then we're gonna jump into some articles real quick, and then I'll have you all talk about your experiences with journaling.
Yes, all praises. I'm Akwat Yani.
I'm Akwat Leila.
Right.
Do you want to talk about your experience first? No, I'll talk about mine. I've never been much of a journalist. Like I didn't journal. Really, I didn't really keep a diary too much. I did a lot of writing poetry and short stories, things like that. So that was kind of like a journal for me. But now I do more so cooking, and I share my recipes. So that's kind of like a journal for me and my daughter. We share that together.
Okay.
And this gives us an opportunity to do something as a family, for me to, kind of get more into journaling, because I've never been much of a journaler.
Okay.
Here he comes. I hear him. But go ahead.
I've been journaling for 4 to 5 years. I started keeping a diary, so I could write down my thoughts and feelings, or just whatever that I want to write down that I don't feel like talking about, like out loud. And from there, I wanted to keep a different type of journal where I could keep track of my days and what I was supposed to do, so I wouldn't forget.
Awesome.
Okay. And Jay Sean? give us a little synopsis about your journey, because I have some questions for you all later after we go over the the articles that I have and the video that I have. I have some questions, more in-depth questions for you all. So just give us a brief account of your journaling experience. Sean, do you enjoy it?
Yes, I actually really do enjoy journaling. Mainly because when I
What are you looking at me?
because you're laughing.
So funny.
Is because sometimes when you journal, it's like a way to express certain feeling and emotions you don't want to show. And for someone who's for me, I'm doing online schooling. There's a lot of things for me to write down, like past experiences in other schools and how I feel about this school. And I actually have a pet named Sakura. She is a dog, a pit bull husky, and she is one of the reasons why I got actually back journaling, because I had stopped because I felt like it was too hard constantly every day writing in the journal, but it got easier.
Okay.
How was it hard? You weren't being forced to write.
I know, but like I wanted to write every day, but I couldn't.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good info. That's good info. So Sakura was your inspiration to get back into journaling. So that's good.
And what I think is
That's
so
good
cool,
insight.
what I think is so cool is that I never like put it on them to journal, but both of my children journal. And, it was really difficult for me to just sit down and, like Layla, she says she in her journal puts what she's going to do for the day. Because I would tell her, oh, write a list of your chores and, things that you want to knock out for the day. And she turned it into a journal entry, right? Things that she wants to knock out. And then Sean, like he said, he does virtual schooling. So he has a lot of thoughts and emotions and things like that he, I guess, journals about. And I've never told him, oh, you should journal. These are things that they picked up on their own without my influence. So, which is really cool.
That is really cool. Okay, awesome. All right. So, like I said, I have some questions for you all, but I want to jump into a couple of articles. And then what you can do is compare and contrast your experience with journaling to what is in, these articles, and see if there's something that you can learn from it or some things that you're already doing. So let's jump into the articles. Okay. Mm-hmm. The first one is, it's called the Family History Guide. Let me pull that one up.
Yeah.
History blog, the best benefits and blessings of keeping a family journal. Here we go. Okay, so this one is from the Family History Guide blog, and it is called The Benefits and Blessings of Keeping a Family Journal. So it says a family journal can be a simple means to a great blessing and benefits for your family. Create a lasting record of your coming and goings, the guests who visit your home, the events and holiday celebrations, and share the scribe opportunities with the whole family. Learn more in Trina Holder's article, 24 Ways and Reasons to Keep a Family Journal. She gives the following suggestions. Let's see. Among the ideas she shares for what to write in your family journal are humorous quotes from the children or parents, significant family events, gratefulness list, and notes from visiting friends. I would add including notes from family members to each other, notes from family councils, hopes and dreams for the family, and by all family members, and whatever else seems fun and memorable. Trina gives this list for ways to make your family journal writing successful. So encourage the participants from youngest to oldest. Have family recording time, perhaps directly after a meal. Everyone can narrate a memory or one person appointed as a scribe. Don't put it away, leave it open and available. Let it double as a guest book. Take it in the car, bring it on vacation. Encourage extended family members to contribute to special pages for birthdays. Don't be a perfectionist. No one should be graded on punctuation or grammar. The only requirements should be legibility. Choose a spiral-bound book. They're much easier to write in than one with traditional binding. Bonus idea. A family journal makes great gifts. As we can tell, I just got a gift. Gift wrap a quality journal for a family housewarming gift. We're not going to do the other. With a nice pen and a copy of this article so they'll know what to do with it. But we have holy days that we can give these gifts as, right? Such as Purim coming up. Mm-hmm. Among the top benefits and blessings of keeping a family journal is that a record is being kept of the happenings of those you live with and love, which will become more precious as the years roll by. And helpful as family histories are written later on. Writing in a family journal provides a unity and closeness which can be remarkable. In addition, Trina lists these benefits. A place for young writers to showcase their progress. Young children can be encouraged in the skill of narration as older family members take dictation. Best of all, the family journal provides a unique way to honor a family member on their birthday. The librarian or scribe of the family can spend some time prior to a birthday looking back and bookmarking passages that record personal development, funny quotes, which can be read aloud at the birthday dinner or over dessert, and the whole family can laugh and celebrate that member of the family. Get the whole family together and read through each other's stories at the end of the year. Relive your achievements, recount adventures, giggle at the silly musings made by the kids. Spending this kind of quality time together will strengthen your family's bond and connection. At a glance, you can collectively see where you've been, what you've accomplished and overcome, and decide together where you want to go next. We would love to hear about your family journal comments below. So that's the Family History Guide blog. And let me put this in here. I'm going to add this put it in the comment box here. for those of you that may want to reread this article. So what did you think about that? What did you all think about that?
Awesome. I like that. It kind of gives me ideas on how, I can implement that here at home with my children as well. And they'll keep me accountable because they journal. So they'll tell me it's time to write. And I think it's something fun where we can sit down and see how everybody's day is. That's a good, conversation starter,
Yes.
I just see a lot of benefits in that, because sometimes the days are really busy and we forget to ask, each other, how was your day and things, what made your day good or what made your day not so well, or, just getting more information from us together as a family, which is what we need to do, to have more family time, more intimacy as a family. It builds a better bond and a better way to communicate,
Con, I agree. And, I like the part where it says, something humorous. It doesn't have to be so stuffy all the time, right? Where, oh, well, let's do because now it becomes more like a chore. It becomes more like a chore than it is. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be, something that we're, like you said, getting together to bond, and even over dinner, having the conversation over dinner. And I can see this really bringing families closer together, because now it opens the door for more dialogue, for more conversation. What do you think about that, Layla?
I think it's really good because, like what my mom said, it brings us closer together. It gives us to do together as a family, as a family activity to do. And yeah, I think it'll bring families closer together, like you said.
I agree. How about you, Sean? What do you think about that? What do you think about what we just read?
I actually really think that it's really important to have a family journal, because sometimes the family can be a little bit stressed. There's a little bit of things going on, and you just need to cool down and just be in your corner or on your bed writing. And you can be right in the morning and you write down, I prayed today and I prayed for a good day, and I prayed that that today is going to be better than yesterday.
How would you implement that in a family journal? How can we do that together as a family?
Actually, that was a wonderful question, mainly because I have a wonderful answer. How we all can implement that is how, if one of us is falling off on a journaling, we don't just say, "Hey, you're falling off. Let me help you get back up." How we help is by motivating them to journal. So it's not like telling them journal now. You can
So we'll do it together. If we journal together as a family, we don't leave a family member behind. If I'm journaling, you're journaling.
Yep.
She's journaling. We're gonna do it together.
Right.
It's a team effort. Right?
Right.
So yes.
So yeah, I can see what you're saying, Sean, with the individual journal, where you can write those things if you just waking up and the family aren't getting together right then and there. You can write that in your journal, and then later on in the day when you all get together, then you can say, oh, this is what I wrote in my journal this morning, and now you can add that in the family journal. Does that sound good?
Did it now?
Like a good plan? Yeah. Awesome. All right. So I've got, let's see, I know I have another article here. I think you all are going to like this one. This one is 10 ways journaling benefits students. So this is going to really speak to you all. At least you, Sean. And our other sisters and sisters out there and family members out there that are students or have children that are students that may not be on the show right now. So 10 ways journaling benefits students. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, so this article is from usa.edu. This is their blog. And it says 10 ways journaling benefits students. Have you ever kept a journal when you were traveling as a way to record important events of your life or as a tool for working through a difficult time? There are many reasons to keep a journal. If you're a student, journaling can help you not only be more successful in class, but also have more confidence to take on life's challenges. In this post, we discuss the benefits of journaling as well as different types of journals that can help you succeed in school. So here are 10 benefits of journaling. The advantages of journaling range from helping you reduce stress to propelling you forward in your pursuit of personal and academic growth. It says here, number one, it improves mental health. Let's see, how long is this article? This is a pretty long article, so we're gonna kind of go through this quickly. Let's see. So it improves mental health. You know what? Let's just dive into it. The act of taking pen and paper can help you relax, manage anxiety, cope with depression, and enjoy one of life's pleasures, writing. By getting your thoughts down on paper, you can gain a deeper understanding of the causes of your own internal conflicts, while you also explore the external challenges you're facing. Your problems, fears, and concerns will come to the surface so you can start to address them and visualize solutions. Humor is a healer too. Writing down the events of your life in a funny way or recording amusing overheard bits of dialogue can help you feel less anxious, since laughter can relieve stress. Number two, encourage self-confidence. Journaling can boost your self-confidence in a few ways. If you journal to keep your thoughts and schedule organized, you may find that being prepared reduces anxiety. Properly managing your time so that you can consistently check off those boxes on your to-do list, sounds like what Layla is doing, can help reinforce for yourself that you're a capable, intelligent student. If you use your journal as a place to actively practice positive self-talk and combat negative thoughts, you may find that being kind to yourself also improves your overall relationship with yourself. Number three, boost emotional intelligence. Journaling can help you make sense of how you're feeling about a certain person or situation that is troubling or inspiring you. It can also help you understand your triggers. The process of writing down your thoughts is honestly and with as little judgment as possible, allows for self-discovery. When you get to know yourself better, you develop a deeper understanding of your reactions, strengths, and weaknesses, as well as what environments help you to thrive. Helps with achieving goals. Write SMART goals to achieve more. So your goals should be specific. What do I want to achieve? Measurable. How will I know I've achieved it? Achievable. Is it possible to achieve? Relevant. Is it worthwhile to achieve? And time bound. By when should I achieve it? The physical act of writing down a goal can make it feel more real and can motivate you to achieve it. You can use your journal to not only craft specific goals, but also monitor your progress as you take steps towards accomplishing those goals. Writing SMART goals can help you achieve more. To set a SMART goal, write down how your goal meets the following criteria, which we just went over. Use your journal to keep track of where you are in the process of achieving your goals and to troubleshoot any challenges that arise in the process. Number 5, it inspires creativity. Writing a journal is a great way to channel your creative energy into expressing yourself, reducing anxiety, and solving problems. If you're the type of person who constantly has ideas coming to them, a journal is a great place to jot down those quickly so you don't forget. You can revisit your notes later and write a more detailed entry around your ideas. This sounds like this would be a good thing for Sean. If you're looking for inspiration, you can try stream of consciousness writing or using thought-provoking prompts to help ignite creativity. Some artists keep a visual journal, sketching or painting images from their imagination or real life. Number 6, boosts memory. Research has shown that writing information down by hand is an effective way to commit ideas to memory. As a student, you will need to memorize information to pass your exams. Consider integrating journaling into your life as a way to improve your memory. Also, if you record your thoughts, you can easily return to your notes and be reminded of insights and goals that may have otherwise faded from your memory. Number 7, it enhances critical thinking. Journaling can help boost critical thinking skills. A study published in the Journal of Nursing Education noted that both students and faculty found reflective journaling to be useful for developing critical thinking skills. Number 8, heightens academic performance. Researchers reported that students who completed learning journals where they related learned concept to real-world application and life experiences performed better on exams. Students have also self-reported that expressive writing led to a higher grade point average. Number 9, improves physical health. Expressive writing has been shown to provide significant benefits for individuals with a variety of medical problems. Self-reported physical health outcomes of expressive writing have included improved liver function, reduced blood pressure, improved immune system functioning, and improved athletic performance. It is evident that journaling can not only improve mental health, but also physical health. That's amazing, huh? Number 10, strengthens communication and writing skills. Writing down your ideas forces you to organize your thoughts. It can help you communicate better both on paper and verbally, as there is a strong connection between writing and speaking. And there's more information if you go to these links right here. It says journaling can also improve your ability to write well, particularly by improving your voice and vocabulary. And once again, I'm going to share this article so you can go to these links and get more information on your own. And types of journals students can use for growth. There are many different types of journals you can keep depending on your personal goals and how you like to work. You may find one particular format that feels right for you. You can combine methods or create a new one entirely. Below are several types of journals you can use for personal and academic growth. So there's a bullet journal, which focuses on bulleted lists. It's a great method to use for personal organization and tracking progress. Use this journal to make to-do lists, brainstorm about projects, and record goals. There's the transfer journal. Write down concepts or information that you are learning in class and explore how you could draw on these. The 5 W's journal. When you're learning new information or even trying to understand real life situation you're in, it can be helpful to break the information down by the 5 W's: who, what, and where, and why. This can help you organize the information and even commit it to memory. Then there's a gratitude journal. Being a student can be stressful at times. When you're feeling overwhelmed, it's good to remember that what you're grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the double entry journal. And let's see how many types of journal. There are just so many types of journals. So I encourage you to go through this list and see the different types of journal. There's the reading journal, the question journal, the double entry journal. We've already gone over the gratitude journal, the idea journal. And then it says here, check out the visual below to find more types of journals, as well as prompts to help you get started. So it says here, how journaling can positively impact your life and studies. Benefits of journaling: improves mental health, allows for self-reflection, boosts writing ability, aids goal achievement, inspires creativity, and enhances memory. And 6 types of journals that you can start now. Discover a journaling style that best fits your lifestyle, unique goals, and personal preferences. So the metacognitive journal, the bullet journal, the change journal. This one, let's see, this one says, you know what, let's go over these quickly here so you can get some idea of what each is about. The metacognitive journal, considering how your environment and emotional state are impacting your learning and perspective. So here's, you put the date and then the prompts, when and where do I do my best work, and then your thoughts. How did the environment I grew up in differ from those around me, and your thoughts there. So these are just some prompts, some questions to ask yourself to get you started in writing. Then the bullet journal is best for staying organized by breaking down tasks and goals. So here's your to-do list and your notes when you've completed them. And then the change journal. This is best for gaining new insights about how your knowledge in a particular area has grown. So you date it. Prompts: my current opinion on blank is, and then how much time do I spend on schoolwork and self-care, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on and so forth. Then there's the self-reflection journal. This is best for identifying how you're feeling, opportunities for growth, and the ways you can live more intentionally. So you date it, and here's the prompts. How have I grown over the past year? And then you put the notes. Is there a situation I wish I had handled differently? Then there's the creative journal. This is best for bolstering your imagination, finding inspiration, and expressing yourself. Some of the prompts are, what would I be doing daily at my dream job? What is my ideal first date? Where do I feel most inspired? This will deal with courting. Gratitude journal. Best for reminding yourself what in your life you're thankful for, especially when times get tough. So here are some of the prompts. Who am I most thankful for in my life? What am I grateful to have today that I didn't have a year ago? Are you inspired? So that's some pretty good information for our students there. I know it's a lot. It's a lot to go through. So once again, I am going to share the link. All right. What did you all think about that? Is there a specific journal that spoke to either of you?
Anything speak to you, Sean? I take a lot of notes. The goal journal is probably up my alley because I make a lot of goals, and I can now. When I was listening to you, I was thinking of how I can implement, my journaling with my goals that I write. I have weekly goals, monthly goals, annual goals, short and long-term goals, and I'll have them, written down in a notebook, and I take notes on if they change and things
So that's
like that.
basically a journal. But
I don't write in it every day,
But you don't have to. I mean, it's good to, but that journal is specific for that. That's your goals journal. So the goals
it's like
journal,
it's like bullet things. It's not like
exactly.
When I think of journaling, I think of, like a diary where you're just putting a lot of.
But you just saw there's so many different types.
Right, so many different types. So when you were going over that, I was like, I can.
So what you're doing is already actually journaling, and you won't even look at it that way.
Right. I
wasn't looking at it.
I wasn't looking at it like that, but I was like, okay, I can implement that in a journal. Because when I make my goals, it's strictly that, just bullets. And sometimes I'll put in there why it's important for that goal if I need to, especially my long-term goals. I'll put my why as a motivator to remind myself why. But yeah, makes sense.
Awesome.
I like it.
How about you, Sean? Did any of those journals speak to you?
Me having a journal that really isn't just writing in it. Yes, there are a lot of different journals because my journal is an activity journal, meaning that I have a whole lot of activities inside of it that keep me coming back and keep me coming back. So
give us some ideas of some examples of what kind of activities are in there.
So from the first page, which was a welcome page, it told me.
I don't think they can see it. Hold on.
We see a guy. It's a drawing on there. Okay.
Yeah,
We see a drawing. Okay. Well, okay.
It basically
tell us about that page.
That page was basically an introduction towards me, and who I drew was me. Just I didn't color the base.
Yeah, so it's a little introduction page. He drew his picture. He didn't finish coloring it yet, and he put some things that he likes on here.
Mhm.
about himself and just some. You want to tell them what else?
I also did a yarn experiment, a yarn thing.
Okay. So tell us what what that was about.
So it told me to punch holes an inch along the edges of this page, then take a colorful yarn or ribbon and weave it through the holes. Tie a bow at the end.
Okay. So it just keeps it's a journal that you're not just writing, you're doing activities. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
It'll ask him about his feelings in there, to draw his face on that day and what his feeling is. And that's really, really cool little activities. It keeps him wanting to go back, like he says, to see what's the next activity or what's the next question he has to answer.
Is he remembering to date it? Is he remembering to date? Remember.
And it's funny because I told him to do that. I told him to date.
Yeah, then you can look back and see what day you did that. So be sure to put date and time when you do your activities, okay? That makes it even more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And then when you go back, you could be like, oh wow, on this date I did that.
Right. I like that. So Layla, what does your journal look like?
She's got a lot.
I have a few journals. This one that says, "Inhale the future, exhale the past."
Mm-hmm.
That one
Cool.
is like a daily planner, like a bullet journal almost, where it has a section to put the day of the week and then the dates, and then before I start the day, I write down what my intentions are for the day, and then I put some inspiring words for the day, and then there's also a section to where I can put like things I need to let go of.
Okay.
Yeah, and then at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I put down what I found joy in, and what I'm grateful for. Actually do that for both the morning, the beginning of the day, and the end of the day.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then I have this journal. It's the confidence code for girls. And that one hopes, it gives me like different activities and like stuff to do, to like help me boost my confidence.
Great.
So like this one,
Which one? The brain one?
Yeah, the brain one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So what's that one about?
So the brain one, it says you have a lot on your mind. The more you have to juggle, the easier it can be to start worrying about things. Write or draw some of the things on your mind lately in the brain below. And then for the second page, it says, one of the best ways to stop yourself from overthinking is to tell yourself the maybe story. Think about a time you started overthinking because you made a mistake, or did something embarrassing. Now create a new story about why maybe what happened wasn't so bad.
I like
That's
that
pretty,
one.
yeah, I like that. I like that. Those are really nice, really thought-provoking, journals, right? They give you some really good prompts. Sister Zion says, awesome, Layla. Things to let go of and things to become better in, boost confidence, etc. Love it. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to pop one last thing up here, and it's 71 fun journal prompts for children of all ages. And all this does is it gives you 71 different like icebreakers, basically, because sometimes even when you're journaling, it's like writers, right? Where you get a writer's block. Like, what do I journal about today? Today was just like yesterday. It's not any different from yesterday, but there is something different. You're just not picking it up, right? So you can go to the fun journal prompts and pick out one of the prompts and answer the question, just like the one that you said, Layla, with the activities about the brain, asking you questions about your brain, what's been on your mind lately. So I'm going to add this. I'm just going to put the link in the box here. And these are 71 fun journal prompts. Let me see. I'm just going to read a couple of them here so you can see some of. Oh, wow. Detector. Your motion detector is going off.
I'm sorry, Sean. You have to stretch.
So these are 71 journal prompts. Who is your favorite grown up in your family? What do you admire about this person? Number 2, who do you look up to most in your family and why? Number 3, describe your ideal favorite family vacation. What about it was special? So these are just some of the questions, some of the prompts. And it says here, what are journal prompts? Journal prompts are also called writing prompts, or journal writing prompt is a tool that anyone can use when they journal, whether they are newbies to journaling or have been journaling for years and decades. In essence, a journal prompt helps you gather your feelings and thoughts and serves as an inspiration when you don't know what to write. So that's what a journal prompt is. So this article has 71 prompts, fun journal prompts for children of all ages. So yeah, awesome. I think that was pretty inspiring. Thank you all so much. Do you all have anything else to add?
Anything? No, I have a lot of ideas. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all the information you share, because I was overthinking journaling. Mm-hmm. So easy to overthink it. Like I said, I sat down with a paper and pen and I'm like, I'm going to try to journal. And I just couldn't get anything on the paper how I like. But now I'm going to implement my goals into my journaling and just be a little bit more detailed, and then also make it a family bonding time as well.
Yeah.
Do that family journaling. And we've done something similar to where we'll write something together. So I now that we've, went over different ways of journaling, I know how to implement it more in our day-to-day, which is going to make it much easier for us.
Fantastic. How about you, Sean? Was there anything that inspired you to do journaling differently, or do you feel as though you're in a good place with your journaling?
So I actually had the same issue that mom had, just sitting down with a piece of paper, because really I cannot just sit down and relax. It's like heavily my weakness. So when I have an activity book that really takes control of that antsiness, it just it feels better. So that's my
Awesome.
He gets distracted very.
Yeah.
So
I think
he'll start, but then sometimes he'll need to come back to it. So I like the activity book for him. It keeps him interactive.
Keep him right. And I like how they both have journals that are basically catered, tailored to their personalities. I really like that.
Yeah, so, Layla's a real structured person. She'll wake up and she'll have her goals of what she wants to do, and she needs she needs something that can tailor to her goal making, like me, but she does it more
structured.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then with her personality, it pulling out the emotions and things like that, having her think more, the questions that it asks her really helps her communication, to feel more comfortable to talk, to feel more comfortable to share, because some of these activities will have her ask me certain questions, and she writes, or anybody. She can ask Sean questions, like she has that activity with you coming up this week. It just helps her to have that more, dialogue, to having, being more comfortable, because she's real shy. So I really like the journals that she has.
And then the family journal is going to tie it all together, right? Because now it's not just, like I said, the individual. Now it's bringing all of it together and writing your stories, because you can take a little bit out of each journal and add it to the family journal.
Right. I can make it interactive for him. I can put some goals in there for me, family goals, and then I can put in some questions to help, with the communication. So I can definitely create a family journal, and that's something that I like to do as well, is kind of create things and add it to add it to our routine. So this is awesome. So
and with the family journal also, you can take that piece from Sean's, where it has the activities in there, even getting like pictures and add in pictures or scraps of something. I made something
interactive. So making us even do things or go somewhere and write on that, because I have told them a lot of times we need to go out and do more things. There's museums that we haven't went to. There's botanical gardens over here. Gives us an opportunity to write on that as a family, not just go to doing those things. We can actually put that in our family journal, like you said, take pictures, put those pictures in there, and really make it interactive, so that maybe 5-10 years from now we can look back on it and like you said, have something to really tell our story.
Absolutely. I'm loving this. Okay. Well, whoa, we are coming to the end of the show. This has been so amazing. It's been so wonderful having you all on here. I love you all so much.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you for definitely bringing us on here. Well, it was their idea.
It was their idea. Well, thank you both.
I just tagged along.
Yeah, that was when you called me up and told me that they had something to ask me, and you told me that they wanted to come on the show. I was like, yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
so everyone out there, this is my family, part of my family, my son and his wife, and the 3 babies aren't here, but this is half of my family here. And so we just had a new addition.
Yes,
new baby. Mia. Yes, little Mia. So now we have 3 girls on that side, and yeah.
You see,
the guys are real. Yes, he's just being silly right now. But
he's tired.
He's tired. Okay, so we'll let you all go. And I know he has school. Is he back in school tomorrow?
He's back in school tomorrow.
Back in school tomorrow. Okay. Well, I love you all. Thank you so much for making my night.
Well, thank you. You made ours too. We can't wait to come back on another show.
So. Oh, yes. We're going to have you on here to talk about your food. Talk about food and healthy cooking, especially healthy cooking for children that they enjoy, right? Food that they really enjoy that's healthy. So we're going to definitely talk about that. We're going to have a show about that when we go into Nutrition Month. And I'm thinking Nutrition Month maybe in February. Let me think about it. But I think that's the month that I'm going to choose for Nutrition Month. So I love you all.
We can probably make it a cooking show.
Hey, it's going to be your thing. So if you want to make it a cooking show, then it's going to be you. It's all you.
Team effort.
That's right.
Our thing. So yes.
Okay.
Really.
All right. You have a nice kitchen there. So yes, let's do it. Let's do a cooking show.
Awesome.
Healthy cooking for children, especially. All right. I love you all.
Love you.
Love you too. We're gonna close out. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the show. Do y'all want to stay while we close out, or I know you said he's tired, so
yes, we're gonna go. I'm gonna allow you to close. Are you about to pray for it so we can face these?
No, we'll just pray. I pray for everyone after the show.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you, Mama.
All right. Thank you. I love you all so much. Thanks for making my night. Oh my gosh. I was so excited. That was so fun. Having my daughter and my grandchildren on here. Yes, this journaling thing is wow, we're getting ready to step it up and take it to the next level. So I am hoping that each of you out there found your inspiration to journal, not just as an individual, but as a family. And like I said, there's so many articles. I put some articles in there that will help you to get your groove as far as your journaling. I'm still trying to find my groove, right, in my journaling. And it's not going to happen overnight. So we just have to keep at it. Just even if it's one entry a day. I woke up this morning with a smile on my face, and that's an entry. It doesn't have to be deep. And as you go along, and when you go through those prompts, it really is going to open your mind to so many different ideas on what you want to journal about. So I'm looking forward to hearing down the line how we're doing. We're going to revisit this topic, of course. And going into next month, our next show will already be in December, right? So December is Mental Health Month. So the next show, starting off Mental Health Month, our topics will be depression, anxiety, and seasonal affective disorder. And if we have time during that show, then we're going to talk just a little bit about journaling for mental health. So we may have maybe just about 5 minutes to talk about journaling for mental health. And it's keeping with the theme of journaling as we go into our next topic. So each month, we're going to talk about journaling for whatever that topic is for that month. And this way, we will always have journaling in the back of our minds that this is something that we need to keep up. So next week, if it's the Most High's will, we will be talking about depression, anxiety, and seasonal affective disorder, and journaling for mental health. As we well know, during this time of year, that's supposed to be the happiest time of the year, for many people, it is not so. It is not so. Depression and anxiety goes up, really increases during this time of year. So we really want to talk about this. We want to talk about solutions to these problems and move forward. So next week, depression, anxiety, seasonal affective disorder, and journaling for mental health. That's where we're going to begin our mental health journey. So also, let's not forget that we are still looking forward to the 3rd annual Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty Summer Tea Party. There's a lot that goes into preparing for this tea party, and especially since I recently moved, there's a lot of moving parts with this. So bear with me as I work out the details. And like I said, I will keep you informed, keep you abreast of these developments as they come. It will be in June of next year, June 2024. We usually have it on the weekend of the first day of summer. So as soon as we get that date, I will let you know. We're still looking for a venue. There's just so much to consider with this, because we really want it to be nice. We really want it to be elegant. We want it to be wonderful. And each year, we're trying to improve on the previous year's event. So that's what we have to look forward to. In the meantime, I think we've come to the end of another wonderful broadcast. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know we went a little bit over tonight, but I think that we covered a lot of ground, and I'm really excited about this journey that we're taking. So I thank you so much for being here with me another Sunday night. I really, really love and appreciate you and all of the support that you give me. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Invite sisters, invite the women in your circle of influence. Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty is open to women everywhere throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Women that want to improve themselves, improve their families, improve their health and well-being. So we we are open to women who just want to be better and do better. So like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Have a blessed week. I love you all so much. And if it's the Most High's will, we will be back next Sunday. Same place, same time. And wow, I truly appreciate you. Know that I am praying for you. And I'm praying for us. Shalom, barakatah, peace and blessings to you and your family. I love you all. Have a blessed night. Have a blessed night. Shalom.